Alright, it's time for real versus fake. There's only one triangle that'll warp me immediately to the credits, and there's 3 triangles that if I find them, I need to make the walk of shame, like last time. We're starting off with Magic Powder. We've got a Stef with us. The timer in the bottom mid is for the 12-hour stream. How you doing, the Stef?
I'm alright.
Okay.
How you been?
Bad. No. There's no triangles anywhere. Okay. Actually, last year was pretty fun. We got to knock on NFTs.
Yeah.
Let's pick something else to knock on today.
You know, although I was gonna say, like, it seems kind of like dumb to, like, you know, to pay for something and like not really own it, but then it's, I mean, isn't that like the model now? It's like, again, it's like with monthly subscriptions and everything. It's like with games, all this stuff. It's like, you know, so many more things today. It's like you pay for them and you get them, but like you don't really own stuff so much anymore. Like, you know, movies or games or anything. You're just renting things.
I guess, yeah. It seems really weird though that it's mostly used as a form of clout when it comes to NFTs, it feels like.
Yeah.
And you all know how I love clout. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Well, you know, Rain, as far as horror, you know, I was thinking, well, I mean, February, I mean, because of Valentine's Day is normally like, you know, month of love, so we could do like the month of horror instead if you wanted to. That might
Or
work.
the month of horror love. We'll find a bunch of like stalking movies. We should watch that one movie I ended up watching for Christmas that one year. I think it was called P3 or something. Some woman gets trapped in a parking garage with a deranged maniac or something. And then her boyfriend gets captured and all his like organs are removed, but they're still attached to him. But they're just like floating on these wires and stuff in midair, so it's like...
What movie was this?
It's a really gruesome scene. I think it's called P3.
Oh. Huh.
I just arbitrarily saw it one time for Christmas, and I was just like, what the flit is this?
Yeah. What do you mean, what do you mean February is broken? Is that again because of the wrestling, or...
P2? I don't know. Look up the synopsis, Rainstorm. If it has to do with the parking garage, it's probably whatever.
Okay.
The fact that I even remembered that it was a number close to that is enough, because this was like years ago. See, I'm chasing my copium for clout now. Okay. Screw you. Okay, well. The crow would not be screwed. Anyway, I probably won't be around for movie night tomorrow if I go to the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, so...
Oh, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The boys in Chicago are running the thing. I don't know what this path is that I'm taking, but we're buying bombs. I shouldn't be allowed to put this game down for more than like a month at a time. I just come back and end up playing really weird. Oh, well, and then we got bombs. Okay. Well, screw me. Anyway, it's time for the thing where I'm like, but it's a social event, so I don't really want to go, but it'll be fun, so I should go.
Yeah.
Freaking,
well, a lot of times...
Shino's gonna be there, dude. I gotta go. I don't have, like, any excuse for this. I barely get to see the guy.
It's like a lot of times at social events, I think, you know, it's just, like, the idea of it that's, like, more intimidating than actually, like, doing the thing.
How dare you? No, okay.
But,
Luckily, it seems as though it's not gonna, I don't know, is this supposed to, like, snow or something tomorrow, rainstorm, do you know? Because that's, like, the only thing that'll make me not want to drive over there. Besides that I want to just stay home and do things, but... So there's bombs in these chests, as I've been told. Because it actually feels like it's going to be easy to drive there. That was like the only thing, is when it was super snowy out and the wind chill was like -38. I was like, boy, this is going to be fun, but I don't know. I don't know why I bother complaining about the social events, because I usually end up going anyway. But I'm just like a grump beforehand, where I'm like, but it's social and I have to go places. The guy who teaches it to universities and yells and screams a lot on both YouTube and Twitch doesn't want to be social. Ah. What did we get from the bottle vendor, everybody? I was not watching. Did anyone see if it was a swindle? Oh my god, a sword. Yeah, I got this, okay. Somebody go back in the VOD and tell me what the bottle vendor had. Yeah, sick kid paid out. We're not stealing his lunch money anymore, but we're stealing his vaping. Ugh, this is significantly less nice. Man, I remember when Stef had to stream... Was it your first time beating A Link to the Past that you streamed that one time?
Did I stream it? I forget. But no, technically I didn't actually officially beat Link to the Past. I got close. I think I got to the battle, but I didn't actually, finish it. So yeah.
You didn't release the Mountain Dew?
No, so Wind Waker still remains the only Zelda game that I ever actually beat.
Huh.
But yeah, I mean, kind of a shame. I mean, again, I'd had this game, since I was a kid, and I never just, I forget where I had left off when I started it then, but yeah, yeah, there's so many games that I did not finish.
Alright, but hear me out. It's time to do rando anyway, now.
Well, again, and speaking of that too, I've been having my computer problems, but I want to say, I think I might have fixed my computer problems, so, I'm thinking maybe just go ahead and get in the controller, and maybe I can actually, like, join y'all for some randos for change.
Oh, God.
But,
okay. Oh, what is this palette? Brother, this is not it.
Wow.
That is...
Lots of green.
There's some problems there. Hey kid, you want to buy my green NFTs? Oh, okay. Samaria. Did I get one of the males from Bottle Guy? I got 2 tunics in there somewhere. The 2-ton tunic! I guess I just was not looking. Nobody else seemed to be looking too. Rainstorm, get in the VOD.
Sorry about that.
Get in the VOD. Ow. Yeah, I never finished Fallout 3 myself, played Wolf. It's all good. Say no to social interaction and pants and embrace the loaf?
You know, it's weird though. It's like, cause yeah, it's like I can enjoy my own company a lot, but it's like at the same time, sometimes I do end up like feeling like crazy lonely sometimes if I'm just, if I've just been by myself all day and like I haven't like talked to anybody.
That's fair.
You know, besides circus and everything, but you know, but yeah, I don't know. So it's like, yeah, it's like weird. It's like a weird sort of um paradox about it. So it's like it's like you're introverted to the point where it's like you don't want to like be in a crowd, but then it's like you still want to talk to people. So like talk to friends. So like, what is that even?
I pretty much existed in high school talking to nobody because I had my 3 or 4 friends from high school, but none of them were really extroverted at all, so we never really went on and did anything. So I just got used to like, okay, I can just write my stories and enjoy everything that I'm doing basically, and I can BS around. But then there's no second opinion on what to do with my time or whatever. But then yeah, starting up YouTube and obviously teaching and everything, that just changes because you can't really do YouTube and Twitch and not be social, or at least not, in a way that I would think is viable, but I don't know. That would be a pretty funny gimmick, like the anti-social YouTuber, but they're like hardcore grinding it or whatever. Yo, the glove.
I mean, there's one YouTuber that I watched that I think he's done like a couple voiceover vids, but he mostly actually just does videos where he uses text, so it's kind of like a sort of a less interactive thing, but yeah, it's Who Is This Git if you're interested. He does a lot of video game things like creepy bad endings and like character analyses, boss analyses, things like that.
The sigh language YouTuber now. Okay. Yeah, I guess video essay YouTubers don't have to do that. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Definitely an interesting thought, though. Oh, I still don't have money for the fish. Alright, let's do castle before we go up there. I'm gonna say Rainbow has adapted the way of the blankie.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, there was this, it was like this old, like, yellow comforter that we had that, I would use, if I had a sick day, I would just lay it out on the couch and, wrap up in it and watch TV and everything, or, like, sitting on, like, wrap up in it on, like, the windowsill, looking out, watching thunderstorms, It's very cozy. Sadly, I think after one too many washes, it just started to fall apart, but...
It gets old, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds fun, though.
Yeah, and like, the kettlebell is like... Yeah, and to be fair, it's like... I mean... Sometimes, like, commentary, like, it can be hit or miss. Like, some people have voices that are nicer to listen to for a long time or not, or like the style of commentary, like obviously that's a whole thing. Like if you're really more into the game and everything, or like making jokes or that kind of thing, like commentary style, like
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, yeah, sometimes I do, honestly, I do watch like the playthroughs, like no commentary, because sometimes, yeah, the commentary can really be hit or miss with some people.
Yeah, I do have trouble watching certain things with commentary myself, because it's like, there are certain games that they go so mainstream that it's really hard to find a down-to-earth YouTuber or Twitch player or something that's just like not screaming into their mic 10,000% of the time, and finding the best way possible to break the sound barrier. But yeah, it's a different style for everybody though. Like that type of style, the loud, cringy style, that's like what some people only subscribe to. That's like how a lot of big YouTubers get their start, is by being loud and cringy, and then that's their main audience.
Yeah.
Y'all good over there?
I guess it's kind of like, you know, like the whole, you know, the angry movie critic era, you know. Like
oh man, yeah.
Angry movie video game critic, like angry critic, I guess, just in general, but you know, it was just the style.
Yeah, I remember thinking that was fun. I wanted to be like, yo, let's get mad at everything and hate on stuff. And it was like, it worked for a while, but for me, it got so tiring. I couldn't be mad all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, these are like styles that work for most people. I've learned to chill over the years though, and just kind of respect the fact that different people have different styles. And it's not worth like getting mad over anyone's style, but I've also seen some really twatterific people who have shown me that it's way better to be chill about this kind of thing. Like, I still remember, on the note of like silent playthroughs and everything, I still remember in the past getting comments like, you know, why are you talking so much during your runs? And I'm like, cause that's my thing. And there's like a million YouTubers, and I'm not gonna like shill out to some rando online who's gonna tell me what to do. So, you know, there's 900,000 other people to go choose from.
Like,
so
go
like,
pick
unless
one.
You're
paying me a significant amount, it's like, no.
Yeah,
like not doing what you say.
Go pick another one, dude. It's like, it's really easy. But it's like, people can't let things go without also getting their opinion off. Before they go, they have to let you know that they were dissatisfied with the service that they received on your channel. Which is the #1 way to get ignored, by the way. Because it's just like, okay, fine, who cares, you know? Just go elsewhere.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, sometimes I've thought about, you know, some channels that I like, it's like sometimes I've thought about like saying something about if I really liked it, but it's like, if I found something I'd like, well, maybe like you could improve this or that, and then
That's it. Those are checks.
But then it's like, then I'm like, you know what? I mean, if they're doing their thing, and you know they got this otherwise, you know, fan base besides me that is enjoying it, and like, you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything. You know, if I'm not enjoying it or whatever, yeah, go find another, you know.
Oh yeah, Akka? Well, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. What do you think about that, Nook?
Man, Nostalgia Critic, like,
yeah, AVGN and Nostalgia Critic were like my top two, but the newer, and I guess like relative to that time, the newer Nostalgia Critic format, oh my god, King's Dora didn't suck. I don't know, when Nostalgia Critic started bringing other people on and primarily focusing on those skits or whatever, and I know some of that was that, you know, he was doing newer movies and copyright and all this crap, but it wasn't my type of formula for what I enjoyed from him.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, of course, then the controversy, which again,
oh god, yeah.
Controversy, it's just like, you know, and then I've been reading, you know, and I've been reading other sources that say, like, you know, even the person that, you know, first brought the controversy up was controversial in themselves, and it's like a whole he said kind of thing, but it's just like, again, I mean, I just think, yeah, like the era of classic NC, has definitely passed, and you know, it's just, yeah, I just, you know, I'm into other things and other people, and you know.
I guess I could come up here. I don't know. Wait, I have the ocarina. Why am I bothering with any of this? This is like I'm not even paying attention to the run anymore. I'm. Tell us how you really feel, Rainstorm. Now, okay.
Yeah, I know. I think, yeah, it's like, I think more recently too, like when he did that whole, you know, quote-unquote, like, parody criticism of like the wall. A lot of people, I mean, there were like, you know, I saw, you know, this whole group of people who, you know, who made a review about why
Mr. Doug funny. I do have to admit that one thing that soured me on Nostalgia Critic is when someone pointed out one time that the difference between AVGN and Nostalgia Critic was that AVGN was a character and Nostalgia Critic was like just how he is. And it was like I thought about that for the longest time because I didn't really think about people like that for the time. And I was like, wow, you know, that makes a lot of sense, where it's like it actually just feels like the Nostalgia Critic is like this all the time. But you can see different spots where, you know, James Rolfe is obviously, you know, putting on an act, or he's a different character. Because you can see his genuine personality in certain other things that he uploads. But it's like the Nostalgia Critic just kind of is always this guy. And I don't know what it was,
yeah.
But for some reason, when that was pointed out to me, it was just like, I don't know. Like I said, it soured me a bit on Nostalgia Critic as a character. I'm not sure. Maybe knowing that it wasn't an act, and I don't know, but yeah. Oh, shovel. I did watch Board Games though. That was a really cool series. I was actually really surprised that even had an overarching like plot to it. Like that was actually legitimately cool. I'm not even gonna lie, that was lit. I thought it was just gonna be another review series, and then there's this like big plot about time loops and cursed board games and characters trapping other characters in the world of the board games. It's like it was so like James Rolfe cares about his presentation so hard.
Yeah. And again, as far as Doug Walker too, like, you know, and I was watching another like, you know, like sort of documentary style thing about, you know, the whole rise and fall, and you know, talked about again, I guess that was like a janitorial job that he was working, that whole famous like I quit video, but it's like the fact, you know, again, and apparently like he didn't even really, he was trying to get into like animation or whatever, but he didn't really even have like, you know, like a big other opportunity as much, but like, you know, he decided to quit his janitorial job, and you know, and then he goes in and he films it, and like he, you know, he writes "I quit" on his chest, and like, you know, stands up and just that whole like showiness, like that's kind of just like it's a real character establishing moment, I think. Just like sort of that holier than thou kind of.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know. Yeah.
All right, Omna. We'll see you later.
Lunch, Omna.
Enjoy the food. Wasn't this where the Master Sword was in the last seed? Dang. So anyway, about referencing multiple seeds, but maybe not uploading all of them. There we go on that one now. All right, let's go to the dark world. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, I got golds. Yeah, I got golds. Let's go to the dark world. Catabella thought AVGN went downhill. Yeah, I guess there was a period where it was like, I don't know. I never really thought AVGN was bad, but maybe there was a point where, doesn't he not write his own stuff anymore? Was that it? Like he doesn't write the majority of them anymore, and maybe that's where the difference comes in. Like you can notice it as somebody else's voice, perhaps. I can't remember if that was the theory, or if it was confirmed, but I don't know. Like, it would make sense if AVGN seems different after a certain point, but he's also not the one writing it anymore.
Hmm.
But to be fair, there's also only so many times you can make a fart or butt joke or whatever, you know? It's like, they all eventually go to the same place, and the fact that he made a career out of it kind of meant, like, that, you know, it was dwindling. As far as, like, time or whatever.
Oh yeah, that too. I think you were genuinely like one of the only people who played FNAF without playing it up. Like even Markiplier was like, you know, doing the extra freaking out about the animatronics and everything. And you were just like, all right, let's get these guys. Like,
yeah.
You know,
other people were hamming it up for FNAF, and I was getting mad that I couldn't beat it. I do remember just feeling a little weird about that, where it's like, here's this big giant game that everybody's freaking out about, and I'm just like, I want to beat this stupid game, screw you, Freddy, and I'm like getting upset. Yeah. Some things surprised me though. I don't know, I've talked about this before, but as the years have passed, I've for some reason become like way more vulnerable to jump scares. I don't know why.
Huh.
It's like seeing an overabundance of them didn't fix the problem. It only exasperated it or something. I don't really know how this happened, but yeah. Oh, okay, well, we're dead. Because you can't use items in the door. It's not ZC. I got pampered by ZC, dude.
Huh.
I just want to use items in the door. Alright, well now we might as well see what the boss is. But yeah, I don't know, I've tried the overacting thing before. I think I inadvertently do it sometimes when I'm on webcam, because we've had this discussion before where webcam is just like different for some reason. And it's like, I feel like webcam increases the amount of... Where am I going? Webcam increases the amount of required activity as far as the meta goes, but I don't know. So I'm really glad that I didn't do Five Nights at Freddy's on webcam, because I think that would have ruined the series. Because I just haven't figured out my webcam persona yet. It's one of the few things that's keeping me from finishing the editing of the Silent Hill 4 LP, is that I'm just not a fan of my webcam persona.
Nah. You should...
Oh, it's done. Okay. Alright, we'll do, we'll go back to whatever it is, Thieves Town. I got Hammer, because I'm getting owned in there. There's Trinox, and I can't get anything anyway, so... Book. Ooh, I can get the mirror now, because the mirror was on the ledge. I should go do that, actually, because I'm leaving checks behind by not getting that right now. Let's go get the mirror really fast, everyone. The Germa FNAF video? I don't know who that is. And that's not to discredit anyone when I say that. I just literally don't watch that many people. I watch Markiplier, John Wolf, Manly, and Cooper. And nobody here really knows who Cooper is, probably. I watch a few people on Twitch, though. Mostly like the Patty gang. That's a problem. I need boots to get the key, don't I? That doesn't help me, Catabella. Help more.
I don't know. I was just throwing this out there. I was thinking like maybe like you could do the sunglasses thing, and like maybe you would feel like with the sunglasses on again, like that there would be some a little less level of like you know, feeling fair to the world or something. I don't know, like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, the Teamudf sunglasses thing could work. Other big streamers have done the sunglasses thing in the past, but I mean, it's not like, you know, one gimmick is... Alright, we're gonna knock that off. All this crap I'm saying in chat. We're gonna stop you right there.
Oh yeah, you could be the Great Dontini. You could get like a VTuber
God.
Great Dontini.
But the Great Dontini is a cute, cuddly creature. And look, I'm not gonna claim to understand furries or whatever, but that is not for me. That's one of those things where I can genuinely just be like, I don't get this and I have no interest in it. But that's about as far as I'll take it. What speed am I at right now? I'm at 200. Alright, I'm ignoring this heart container. Ow. Catabella, I'm aiming my gun right now. This better be good. We're fully loaded. We're fully... Alright. Fire! Fire! Zelos is probably the only thing I would VTube. Oh, there's the Sank Heart. Yeah, if I were to ever VTube anything, it would be Zelos Phoenix, but I wouldn't want to do that because, like, Zelos is the main character of a series and a video game, right? And in a book series, it definitely exists, wink wink, nudge nudge. But, oh shoot, I can't come over here.
Like,
I can't come over here.
It's like you said before about wanting to keep like character and persona separate, and
yeah, I don't want Zelos to be a self-insert. There was a time when Zelos was a self-insert, but his Tails character like really hardcore transcended that. It's like a lot of my main characters take different parts of my personality and just kind of blow them up. That's like what's that phrase? Flanderization or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's like Zelos takes like the collected, I want to, you know, I want everything to just be chill and leave me the heck alone. That takes that part of my persona and blows it up to like 11. Blaine Phoenix takes like Arpiga Blaine Phoenix and Destiny's Horizon Blaine Phoenix both take different varieties. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it's just, you know, talking about myself, but have I ever watched... I actually have not watched Jack before. I've heard and seen him referenced a lot because of being in like the Markiplier camp, but I can't say that I've watched anything of his extensively. This is a blank heart piece, but it'll get us back on this sequence here. But yeah,
really personable, really nice. And,
his accent seems aces. I love his accent to death. That's a cool, like, it's just a cool voice for that type of thing.
Speaking of voices, he also did a character in Vending Machine, actually. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Don Flynn.
It's nice to have a set of YouTubers who can like do things outside of YouTubing, and they're not like total scumbag pieces of crap human. Because like it feels like, you know, going on certain things earlier. Not naming names, but it feels like a lot of the things we used to watch are like, they're either outdated or the person just turns into trash.
Yeah.
See, that's why I came on here and decided I'm just gonna be trash from the beginning now. I can't sink if I'm already at the bottom. No.
Well, then you have people like Mr. Anime who, you know, went on to be a killer, so, you know, I mean, there's that.
Okay, well, I haven't heard of that, but yeah, that's pretty bad. I would say that qualifies as not okay.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, he, yeah, I guess, you know, yeah, he was like legitimately, like, you know, back like 2005, like, you seriously started YouTube. Mr. Anime, first, like, one of the first anime reviewers on the site, and then eventually he got into guns, and he
got into guns. A Kozak story, no?
Yeah, but then yeah, he thought his head. So that was...
Pretty much though, Rainstorm, yeah. It was weird because I never got that big on YouTube, but it really felt like I got somewhere, even with just like 5,000 people watching, right? Because it was like just that different to me. So I could never even perceive how some people just dealt with going from like 1,000 to 100,000 to 300,000 to 1 million in the span of like a year or two. Because that's just like, that's gotta be some kind of culture shock. And so I guess if you don't know what to do with that... I never got King... No, I did. He had the lamp. I just have apparently gotten a ton of money this seed. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I don't know how people deal with that culture shock. And I guess some people don't either. God.
You know, and I think it's like fame, you know, I think fame can, like, depending, like, it can actually corrupt people who are more generally good, but then I think a lot of times, too, like, fame can just, like, amplify. If somebody was, like, an asshole to start with,
oh!
like, fame will definitely...
We're done!
Okay, then.
Oh, that's real, baby!
Alrighty.
5% of the bet.
Nah.
What happened here? Rainstorm won it big, dude.
Well, I guess he got...
Who won the last one?
On the last...
Akka and Catabella?
And I think, yeah, Rain lost the last bet, so he won this one.
Okay, then Rain wins this one. Let's keep track here. Oh my god. Bonk guesses, everybody. Who got owned here? Akka, Shay, Catabella, and the Stef. Stef, I see that 20 bet. I see that 20 bet.
I'm not a high roller, what can I say?
And even Catabella paid out 10,000 this time.
Oh,
what did Rainstorm bet here? 1724. Jesus, what a yeah. That's good. That's a payout, buddy. All right. There were no boots. You all got swindled again.
Aww.
Rainstorm picked it up first, so there were no boots. All right. Well, we kind of just interrupted our train of thought, but I guess we can continue it in the Ocarina of Time seed. If this one goes up, I'll try to upload the Ocarina one too, just so that the train of thought can be... I don't even remember what we were talking about now, but we'll go to the next one. Thanks for watching.